What is going on? You already know it's Orlando, and today, man, I'm bringing you guys the top 5 best guard builds in 2K20 so far. I mean, I know a lot of y'all need help with making a build because you guys can't figure it out. There's too many attributes to throw around. There's too many ways, too many pie charts, too many things to do to make a build. Well, I've got you guys. I've been doing my research. I've been watching all your favorite YouTubers, been watching all the competitive players. And so far, I feel like these 5 guard builds I've got for you guys here today are probably the 5 top best 5 so far. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video.
If you're looking to buy or sell a 2K account, make sure you hit up Sports TMB, the most reliable account service in the 2K community. He has a bunch of accounts with high overalls, max badges, and more. Make sure you let him know Orlando in Chicago sent you.
All right, before we start off with the first build here, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. It helps me out a ton, man. It just takes 2 seconds. Go down there, hit the like, all right? And if you guys want to ask me any questions in the comments down below, I answer every single question you guys ask me for the first hour the video is released. So make sure you turn on notifications if you do want to ask me a question. But with the first build we have for you guys here is a point guard build. I make them left-handed. That's how I like them. If you want to go righty, go righty. All right. We're going to have to fly through these builds because we have 5 builds to go through. The first build is a playmaking shot creator. They're OP this year. They're nice. A lot of your favorite YouTubers use this one, like G-Sice and G-Man and all them G's, you know? So with this pie chart, you want to go with the one that is, I'm colorblind, guys, but I think these are orange and green, or yellow and green. Something in green, whatever. So you go to this one right here, that's shooting and playmaking. You click on this pie chart right here. And then you just pick the first pie chart, the one that has the fastest speed, 90 speed. If you guys prefer a different pie chart on the second one, you guys can go ahead and pick that one, but I just prefer having the fastest speed possible, you know? And then over here, we're just gonna max out all our shooting, all right? We wanna get them shooting badges for this play shot creator. There we go. I prefer this. 69 close shot. 65 driving dunk, maxed out shooting, playmaking, and a bunch of defensive stats. Get the defensive rebound up there a little bit. And here you guys go. You guys got some good stats right here. And then the body shape doesn't really matter. I just always use like defined or something. And for this build, we're gonna want to go 6'4" in the lowest weight because you get way more speed when you have minimum weight. And then we're gonna also lower the wingspan to T-Rex arms as small as possible because not only does this raise your freaking you know, mid-range shot, but it raises your 3-point shot as well. Look at that, 88 3-pointer, 87 mid-range, and you can speed boost with this build. You get an 89 ball handling. All right, this build, woo, yo, is looking hella nice, right? Click on that. And then for these badges, these takeover badges, man, the spot up shooter one is complete doo-doo. I have it on my stretch. It's not all that great. So we're just gonna go over with, this is gonna be your personal preference. Do you wanna break angles with the playmaking takeover, or do you wanna be able to shoot fadeaways and do crazy shots with the shot creator takeover? Personal preference, I'm gonna go with the shot creator one. And then boom, here we go. We have our very first build, and it is the playmaking shot creator, similar to Gilbert Arenas, Stephen Curry, Kyrie Irving. And that's the first build for you guys. A lot of people use it. It's really dominant. The next build I have for you guys is another point guard position. All right, left-handed for me. We'll continue on to the next, and it's very similar to the shot creator one, so we're just gonna go through this one kind of quickly. You just change a little bit of the stats. You can always tweak the stats even more to your liking, but we're gonna go with the one that's more dominant with the playmaking and shooting again. I like going with the pie chart with the fastest speed. That's 90 right here. And then for this one, this one's gonna be a little different, all right? Because this one we want to focus more on offensive. This is the offensive threat build. You see these all over the park right now, all right? It's a lot of people who don't like to play any defense and want to be able to do everything offensively. So we want to, you know, raise all our shooting badges on this one. So, you know, we have shooting badges. It's good to have them shooting badges. And then we want to be able to speed boost. So we raise all the, you know, all these up right here. And one thing I want to let you guys know with this build, it's the offensive threat. It's similar to the play sharp, you know, like the play sharp from 2K17, play sharp from last year, play sharp from 2K18, all the same. It's the same build. That's what people are calling it this year, the play sharp offensive threat, whatever. But this build is going to be focused on, you know, being able to score as much as possible. We're going to max out our close shot. We're going to max out our driving layup. And we're going to max out our driving. All right, guys, I did some tweaking around and I feel like this is best. We get 4 defensive badges, 23 playmaking, 22 shooting, 1 finishing. Your guy can do everything in the inside. He can shoot and, you know, he can speed boost. So this is like play sharp, the offensive threat build. All right, we're gonna go with defined again, and for this one we're gonna make him 6'4" as well, because we lose some shooting at 6'5". We don't want to do that. We'll keep it at 6'4" for this build. Like I said, it's very similar to the last build we made, 175 on the weight. Minimum wingspan, so we can get our shooting up to an 87 and an 88, and our ball handles an 89. Click on this right here, and like I said, this is we get the slashing takeover badge on this one. You could pick it, but I still prefer the shot creating badge over all those badges. Like I said, you guys can you know, decide for yourselves. But boom, here we go. We got our offensive threat build. Super dominant, just not on the defensive end, but you can do everything in the offensive end, so you don't just have to only shoot or only keep on driving. You can just do it all with this build besides play defense. But it's a very popular build, guys, and that's why it's on the top 5. Now this build, our very next build, is my new build, because, you know, I made a stretch originally, all right, and stretches are just not it this year, man. They're not like 2K19 stretches, and I don't know, man. Stretches are broke right now, man. I have an 80, like 7 3-pointer. Nah, I can't hit consistently. So maybe, you know, you can put your stretch on, like, you know, the side for right now. Maybe they'll patch them and make them better for later patches. That's what I'm doing. I got my, you know, badged out stretch. I'm gonna save them for later in the year. But for right now, if you're a stretch right now watching this video and your stretch is broke, make this build right here. It's like the replacement of the stretch, all right? So make a shooting guard, whatever hand you guys prefer. And like I said, guys, I just made this build a few days ago. It's day and night compared to a stretch, like shooting wise. So with this one, you want to just pick the one that's all shooting. No, that's not the one that's all shooting. Where's the all shooting one? This one right here. Boom, your shooting stats are off the chart, like 94 midi, 95 3. And then for this chart, you just want to pick the fastest speed. All right, we go with the fastest one that has an 80 speed right here. I feel like, you know, this build's gonna need some speed so you can shoot around. It's like a pure sharpshooter build. All right, and for this build, obviously you want to max out your shooting completely, so you get the 30 shooting badges, and we're gonna lower some of the free throws, because obviously I'm not gonna want to maxed out free throw. We just want to make sure we have maxed out 30 shooting badges, so an 89 free throw is good. Then we want to max out our playmaking, so we can get our playmaking badges up there. You get 15 playmaking badges on this build. All right, then we want to max out all our defense, because defense is good to have on this build. Remember, guys, when you're making this build, you're making it not to score in the inside. This build is a sharpshooter facilitator. All right, that means when you make this build, you know you're gonna be freaking, you know, shooting from 3-point land or mid-range land. You're not gonna be attacking the basket like that. All right, like, this build is perfect for everyone who was a stretch now or last year and you guys are just breaking everything. Make this build. It's like the stretch replacement build. That's what I'm using it. It's a lot of fun using this build. But yeah, this build's gonna be a little different. We're not gonna make him short. He's gonna be 6'6". We can play better defense with this build. He's taller, minimum weight at 180, and then the wingspan, there's no point I'm making it on the shortest, because his shooting maxes out at 95, and this only improves your ball handling and post moves. And obviously this build can't speed boost, so it's kind of pointless. So we're gonna bring it up to an 80.9 And you know, when you reach 99 overall, this build's gonna have a 99 mid-range shot and a 99 three-point shot. It's disgusting, man. That's some disgusting shooting stats. And obviously we don't want to go with the spot up shooter takeover because it's doo-doo. We went over that, so we're gonna go with the shot creating takeover. Click on it, and what do we get ourselves? We get the sharpshooting facilitator. This build is hella fun. So if you guys just want to shoot crazy shots and not worry about dribbling and actually make your shots, unlike, you know, stretch bigs now, make this build. It's hella fun. Now this next build is another shooting guard build, and this build is really underrated. All right, it's an underrated build, and I think I might be making this player for myself. I think I may use this build right now that I'm making for you guys right here to show you the build. I've seen a few people have this build. It hasn't gone like crazy where everyone's making it yet, but I think it's going to be a very popular build later down the road. So pay attention to this build, guys. It's really, really good. We're going to go with the second pie chart. A lot of people don't ever pick this pie chart, but we're picking it. All right, its priority is finishing and shooting. We click on that, and then we're just gonna go with the quickest one right here. Let me see. Oh, actually 85 speed or 81 speed with 89 vertical. Let's go with the 89 vertical for this build. All right, yeah, we're gonna be, you know, trust me, look at the stats on this build, guys. All right, we're gonna move this up to a 90. We're gonna max this out right here, max out our driving dunk. All right, guys, this is the finished product. I don't want to show you guys the whole process because I was like trying to, you know, move around my attributes everywhere, but this is the finished product right here. We have 16 shooting badges, 16 finishing badges, 16 playmaking, and 4 defensive rebounding badges. Ooh, this build is very, very interesting, right? Ooh. This is called the level, wait, is it 3 level scorer build? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what this build is. And yo, you can score on the inside, you can shoot a little bit, you can have some dribbling here, and you have some defense here and some rebounding. For this build, you want to make them, we're gonna go with 6'6" for this build. 6'6". You want to go a little bit taller, and then we want to drop our weight down to 180. Nah, it lowers the strength too much. We'll stick with 195. And then the wingspan, we're gonna do minimum wingspan. So at the end of the day, we have an 83 mid-range, 82 three-pointer. And when you reach 99 overall, guys, you get +4 in all the attributes. So that's gonna be an 87 mid-range and an 85 three-pointer. Your ball handling is gonna be an 81 at 99 overall. Your driving layup's gonna be an 87. And your driving dunk's gonna be an 84. I think you get some dunk packages at 85. So let's actually tweak something here. Watch. So we're gonna knock one off of this and put driving dunk to an 82. Yeah, let's do that. All right, guys, we'll do that little tweak real quick. Put it back at 6'6". Go like 195. You don't want to go super light when you're like a person who can finish in the paint, you know. And then the wingspan, we go minimum 78. And then as you look now, when you reach 99 overall, you're going to have an 85 driving dunk. You're going to be able to do some better dunks with an 85 dunk. So that's better. And then you're going to get an 86 driving layup. Your shooting stats are up. Whew. Yo, this build looking really good. It might turn into my main build in the future. So we finish this build. You get a choice of 4 takeovers, and I might put the slasher one on this guy. I need to see the slasher takeover badge in action. I want to see what it does before I ever pick it, you know. So I need to see somebody who uses this. But for right now, we'll go with the shot creator one, and it gives us this build, the 3-level score, similar to Tracy McGrady, James Harden, and Bradley Beal. It's like a do-it-all build with a little defense. The build is nasty, dude. I think this is my favorite build so far that I've showed you guys. And now for the very last build. This build, to be honest, guys, I don't know if it's a top 5 build. I just think it's something different. All right, it's something different. and different is good. This is a playmaking slasher we're gonna be making. I know a lot of people think, you know, slashers are for old heads. This year, the in the paint inside game is strong. It's like really strong right now. So anything slashing can really dominate in the game. So this one we're gonna pick, you know, primary finishing right here, the first pie. And then we want to go with, and for the very last build, guys, this one might not even be a top 5 build, but people are sleeping on it. I still think it's a strong build. We're gonna go with the point guard, and it's gonna be a playmaking slasher, a speed boosting slasher. I know a lot of y'all think slashers are for old heads, but this year the inside game is so strong that, you know, slashers are kind of OP this year. You can just dominate in the paint and you can't stop them, you know. So for this one, we want to go with the pie chart that's primary, you know, playmaking and finishing, which is this one right here. And then you want to go with, let me look at these charts here. We're gonna go with this one right here, the one that's vertical 95, acceleration 90, speed 92. You can go with the quicker one too. Like I said, this is gonna be personal preference, but your vertical shoots down to an 83. So I'd rather just balance that out and go with this one right here. And yeah, that's perfect. All right, this would be the stats I would go with right here. You guys can tweak them, you know, anyone can tweak these. If you don't want shooting at all, you can just completely take these out. I don't know if a 64 3-point's gonna help out right now. Maybe if they patch it and make shooting a little bit easier, maybe you'll be able to hit something with 64. So this may not even be necessary right now. And you can get more playmaking badges right here and add some more to, you know, like defense. But you guys can tweak around with that. This is just like a fun build, man. Like I know a few guys who made this build and they just have fun with it and they dominate with it. Even though you can't shoot, you can still break ankles and, you know, clutch up in the paint. So for this build, I would probably make this guy like, what is it? The built dude. He's big. He's gonna be dunking on people. We want to be able to speed boost, so we can't go 6'6". We can go 6'5". So, wait, actually, we can go 6'6". We'll go 6'6". Watch, and then we'll go 180. And then if we do minimum wingspan 6'6", you have an 86 ball handle. You can still speed boost with this build at 6'6". You get a 65 standing dunk now, and your what else goes up? Ball handle, post moves at a 92, mid range is at a 76. This build's not bad at all, you know, not bad at all. I have not seen, ooh, shot creator one. That's interesting. I have not seen the slashing takeover in action, so I wouldn't want to choose that one just yet. So I'd probably just go with the playmaking one and, you know, break some ankles, go hard in the paint with this build, and boom, you know, we get our playmaking, or not playmaking, slashing playmaker build, similar to Penny Hardaway, Russell Westbrook, John Wall, even a Derrick Rose type of build. They should have put Derrick Rose on there. That pretty much does it for this video, guys. The first 4 builds I mentioned are super popular, all dominant builds. The last one's kind of just like a fun build I threw out there that you guys might want to try out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure you guys drop a, you know, like on the video. That really does help me out. Comment down below, subscribe to the channel for some more 2K20 content. But that's all I have for you guys here today. So for right now, guys, I'm the Yo, and I'm out.
Look at me now, I came up. I've been thinking back then when I almost gave up on the game, cause I never got in my way, never got my mama